Chapter 13 of The Seventh Most Important Thing by Shelley Pearsall. It was Monday afternoon, 2 days after Arthur's visit to the junkman's garage, when Officer Billy called. Barbara, who wasn't very good at taking messages, had answered the phone. "A person just called for you," Barbara announced as Arthur walked into the living room. She was curled up on the couch eating a bag of Cheetos and watching cartoons. Usually, Arthur got home before his sister, but it was his first day back at junior high after his time in juvie. The day hadn't gone very well, and then his bus had been late. "Who was it?" Arthur asked. "I don't know, but I think she said she was a police officer lady." Arthur felt his stomach drop. It had to be Officer Billy. "Did you do something wrong again?" Barbara pressed her cheddar orange lips together like a disapproving goldfish. "No." "Well, she said you need to call her right away." Arthur went to the kitchen phone and dialed the officer's number reluctantly, hoping she'd gone home for the day. Or the year. Of course, she answered on the first ring. "Officer Wanda Billy," a box-shaped voice said. "This is Arthur Owens." There was a long silence. Arthur wasn't sure if Officer Billy was trying to remember who he was, or if he'd already said the wrong thing. "I spoke with Mr. Hampton today," the chilly voice finally continued, "and he informed me that you did not follow the directions he gave you on Saturday. Is that correct, Mr. Owens?" No. Yes, I did follow the directions." Arthur stumbled over his words. "But some things on the list didn't make any sense, so I found a couple of other things for him instead." He tried to explain how he'd left the blue lamp instead of light bulbs, and how he'd found the hubcap and the toaster instead of foil. "But everything else he asked for was there, pretty much." Arthur's voice trailed off as he realized he was making about as much sense as his mom when she got upset. Plus, Officer Billy didn't seem to be listening anyhow. Or to care. "I didn't ask you for a list of excuses," she replied flatly. "I asked if you followed Mr. Hampton's specific directions." "No," Arthur mumbled. "Not exactly all of them." "Next time, follow the directions Mr. Hampton gives you. I don't want to hear him again. Is that clear?" Officer Billy bellowed into the phone, and then hung up. Arthur heard himself saying, "Yes, ma'am," to the dial tone.